Mategu Two Shoes, aka the Big Qhwaa, aka the Culture Specialist, aka the Linguistic Extraordinaire, aka the Street Concierge of Johannesburg.
This one now is an alcohol lab. It's my Bruce RP deeper, you know what I mean? I'm doing this for my Bruce today. You smell me? I'm kidding you with the St. John match Qhwaa. It's another one. It's the match gold. Bruce don't have it.
He's an artist in all senses of the word. He is everywhere. As a DJ, producer, designer, painter, culture specialist, and linguistic extraordinaire. Yes, that is on his resume.
I won't lie, you can't even pick up a jelly young, you can't even Torel. You understand? Think about it.
Let's go. Two Shoes is deeply entrenched in South Africa's youth and streetwear culture. Not just Mzansi, but the rest of the world. To the nightlife out in Ibiza, his strong influence on the fashion and music scene is a true testament to Two Shoes' ability to carve his own path to success. He doesn't just participate in culture, he is culture. Besides everything on his resume, I truly think bro is a living unicorn. There's something about his energy. He oozes a whole new different aura though. The kind that makes you feel good. Bro is the definition of look good and feel good. After hours of endless doom scrolling on Instagram, switching between apps, I noticed one thing in all Two Shoes videos. Bro walks around with infinity aura. It's the confidence and how you carry yourself, how he carries himself at these events. He is easily approachable, one of the coolest people out right now. But I want to talk about two important things you should take away from this video today. Two of the most crucial key elements in his success: charisma and flair. Now, this is not to overlook all the hard work he's put in all these years. Of course, networking for sure, but bro has all the sauce. Talk about effortless swag. Charisma applies more to how other people see you, right? Confidence is more internal and personal, but bro wears it so well it's contagious. My friends are charismatic. Everyone who meets them feels like their friend. This is the kind of energy Two Shoes embodies. From the clips and interviews I've seen so far, he's nothing but a phenomenal guy. Such people can use their upbeat demeanor to wriggle into people's hearts and learn things about them that they are hesitant to tell anyone else, right? Now, most of my friends are dreamers who inspire people to follow their lead. But what if I told you that these friends of mine are not confident at all? That's the difference. They can seem confident given how easily they talk to people, but it's just because they were raised in social professions of their family and friends. They're used to it. The reality is that sometimes people do fear public opinion of themselves. Do I think Two Shoes cares about the public opinions? Maybe, but it doesn't even matter because bro is moneyed for days and has reached peak to even give a fuck. I don't even think he has haters at this point or as yet. But one thing about Two Shoes is that you would definitely break character if you were to have a serious conversation with him in an interview, because he is so unbothered and carefree. It doesn't even feel like you're having a conversation with someone his age. He has a young spirit. Even if he is old, I think it's irrelevant because a charismatic person is typically very confident, but not all plenty of confident people are charismatic. Let's be honest. Charismatic people are magnetic because in addition to their confidence, comfort with themselves, they appear to have vision, focus, and an internal drive that inspires and rub off on others. On one interview he had with macg, he said something that really stuck with me ever since. Despite the fact that people will say he's old and whatever, if he walks in a room full of people and he's more alive and more energetic than you, then you're the OG then, dog. He's basically alluding to the fact that as young people we should have more energy and willingness if you claim you really got motion. Yes, obviously motion comes with putting in the work, who you know and how you maneuver and plot. Your digital footprint could really take you far if you know your story. Social media is the best tool for community now. It's even better because it's more like an entertainment space now where anyone can express themselves. As a successful person on social media is the one who effectively leverages platforms to build a strong online presence, engage with an audience, and achieve personal or professional goals. This guy, Matego Two Shoes, has definitely everything, dog. It's a given. Bro did an official launch with Twitch to officially kick off his streaming journey. Now, of course, this involves building a large following, creating high quality content, and strategically interacting with your audience. In this current moment right now, there's thousands of influencers, and I mean thousands. I'm talking about young people who really have a solid online presence. He absolutely has the best team as far as being able to press the buttons. That is why the next era of publishing described him as a young multidisciplinary creative, deeply involved in arts, fashion, music, and youth culture. He is definitely a prominent figure in Mzansi's street culture. Even Rolling Stone Africa listed him as the next people to look out for in 2025. Whether it's festivals, fashion, streaming, or arts, he's definitely living a movie, dog. If you've noticed, he has a whole new different swag when it comes to language. He's definitely a unicorn, and I'm gonna keep on saying this. He's a unicorn, dog. Cause in what world would anyone think of this? Who the hell are you? What are you? Unprovoked. I like to think he's been in the game long enough, but just behind the scenes, working with other artists, managing different talents. This says a lot about the power of waiting for your turn. Matego Two Shoes' rise feels like he's done everything right as far as pressing the buttons, dog. He was close friends with Riky Rick for quite a while, and if you know how macg recognizes real, you would know that such energy spoke to him. While managing other artists, he was also producing music, arts, and hit schedules with Ricky along the process. But macg got tired of telling him the same thing over and over. He never dropped none of the music he was making. This brother needed to be heard. Bro has something to say. Bro was like holding back on his work heavily. Never wanted to put anything out cause he wasn't the main guy at the time. It so happens that he's another cool dude with a dream. Just wasn't the right time though. One day, him and Ricky are working on the Cotton Fest lineup. The first ever one. Was a long night, drafting which artists they keep, drafting the best new acts to rock all these different stages. So they chopped it up, submitted everything. Mind you, this was the first ever one. February 2022, we lost Riky Rick. I'll return a better man, Ricky tweeted. Left the whole nation devastated in shock. Such an unfortunate situation for Two Shoes cause he was with the guy just a week ago. They probably talk on the phone, I'm sure. I'd like to assume they would exchange ideas. More game as well as he was relatively unknown. I'm not sure whether he wanted to be famous, but I definitely know he was waiting for his time. So Riky Rick passes on, the first ever Cotton Fest is announced, and something strange happens. Matego Two Shoes sees his name on the flyer. He's on the official lineup for Cotton Fest. They never discussed it the night before, so it was also news to him as well. But I guess Ricky knew that if I just wait for the right time, that it may never come. Might as well just put him on the platform anyways. Matego would have denied it, I'm sure. But probably be like, I'm not ready, let's wait for the right time. Sometimes you just have to plunge in and let the universe do its thing. So shout out to Riky Rick. From the Cotton Fest exposure to streaming. And also shout out to Nasty C for recognizing real. He definitely put the battery on his back to start streaming. I feel like it's such a nice time to be alive that the world gets to experience this sort of energy. It is definitely his time right now, and bro has been ready because he's been locked in. From watching his streams, interviews, I'm getting the sense that bro was working overtime and Ricky saw how badly he wants this. It's nothing but pure personality and swag. Is it intentional? I think it's natural because bro has had a major impact on the culture, especially the hip-hop scene. from the quellas to the whole online slang Joburg people are using in the streets. But if you ask him, he doesn't think he's had a major of an impact, but instead, he's just starting. He's only layering the foundation. He says, I don't really think about making an impact. It's not something I consciously aim for. I focus on being authentic, consistent, and putting my work out there. You don't notice the impact until people point it out. I still see myself as just a normal person doing what I do. So when others say I'm having an impact, it surprises me. On the same breath, he says, it's interesting how perceptions have evolved, especially with agencies and corporations shaping the narrative now. You don't always feel like you've done enough, but others start recognizing your work and asking how you got there. It's humbling, and it's bigger than just me. It's about how everything fits into the larger picture. Just think about it. We always think about it. And while it's a joke, it's also serious. The youth really need to reflect on their actions and consider their outcomes. If they don't put in the effort now, they'll face challenges later. His message is simple and clear. Everything should be intentional. Don't just have an idea and call it a day. Put in the work and take the time to reflect and quell it to the highest level. Mategu Two Shoes is not just another influencer. He is a symbol of what happens when authenticity meets preparation. He is a case study in charisma without arrogance, confidence without noise, and culture without compromise. So when we talk about swag, let's look deeper. It's not about outfits, it's not about aesthetics, it's about alignment between who you are, about what you do, and how you carry it all. Two Shoes has found that alignment, and the world is finally catching up to his frequency.